I'm just listening to the wind, and it's like so amazing. It's so like, this is like, it's just so tranquil. It's like, you can't even explain, the thoughts that are like going through your mind when you're in a place of being still. And for me, that's a big deal because I'm always on the go. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm always moving. I'm doing something. I'm working, hustling some type of way, multiple jobs, doing something. And when I find moments to relax, it is such a big deal to me. It is so big. It's huge. And my blueprint is designed currently to be still. But it wasn't always still. It wasn't always moments where I was able to just press pause and turn off and um, just say, hold up, Shanelle, not today. You're not taking that call. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. You got to take a pause for you. Because if you don't have you, you don't have anything. But I wasn't always able to do that. I wasn't always able to say no. I wasn't always able to take a moment like this. And even now, I still be on the go. I'm still moving. I'm still learning to say no and learning to be in a place of like, Shanelle, you need to recharge. You need to think about you. You need to, you know, press pause. Even though you want to say yes to everything and you want to rip and run up and down the street like an Uber driver, but no, sometimes you need to just relax. So, as I reflect now, one thing I would say that will preserve your energy and your resilience is making still moments, no matter what it is. It don't have to be out here, outside, the campfire. In nature, it can be anywhere. In your home, in your car. Just making a moment for yourself. And I recall, like, as a mother, as a single mother, raising 3 men. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I remember being like, oh my God, football season is over, but now it's basketball season. And I remember, like, during the times of, their sports and things like that, it gave me, like, the tenacity to always be moving, to go, to just be on go. Like, following the seasons with a new schedule or an activity or some type of something they got planned, even their friends, being able to drive around, AVA with my van. I remember my van, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. One of the vans, I had a lot of vans, straight up, soccer mom, football mom, whatever mom with that van, Lord. And during the time I was a PCA president for Jefferson Houston, I was picking up uniforms from Iverson Mall. And I was so excited because we had raised all this money on the PCA to get these uniforms, right? Lord have mercy. I go in, I'm moving real fast because I think it's something that's going on where I have to get back to Alexandria by a certain time. And I go in there and I get the uniforms. And I'm like, okay, let me hurry up because time is, rushing. I'm rushing, trying to just get back. Like, time is ticking. And I go out to the parking lot. I got a box in my hand, trying to get to the van. Baby, my van ain't out there. Somebody done stole my van. Done took the whole van. I immediately started panicking. I'm like, oh my God, where's my van? Oh my God. I'm walking around the parking lot. I'm going ballistic trying to find my van. I called my mother because that's all I knew how to do, like, even now. Oh my God, I wish I can call her right now. But I called. I was like, Mom, my van. Honey, I mean, what do you mean your van? Honey, what are you saying? Honey, where are you? Where are you, Shanelle? Where are you? I'm like, I'm at the mall. I'm at Iverson Mall. I'm at the mall. I'm trying to find my van. I mean, honey, where are you looking at me? Do you know where you parked at, honey? Where did you park? Go back to where you parked at. So I'm moving back and forth. That van ain't there. I'm going back and forth. I'm thinking I'm tripping, but it's not there. Here she go. I'm on my way, honey. I'm on my way. Just sit there. I'm on my way. Honey, who would take your van, honey? Who would take your van? So anyway, the police end up coming. I do the police report. I get back to Alexandria. Lord have mercy, just in time for football practice. That's all I'm thinking about. I got to get to practice. It was snacks in my van. The football equipment is in the van. All this, everything, my life was in the van. I even had like a little portable DVD player when we had like, little road trips. So that the boys can watch TV or whatever when we drove long distances. So I called the coaches. I'm like going crazy. They like, Shanelle, it's cool. We got you. Let's just go ahead and, go to the equipment room. We're going to get them straight, So we went to the equipment room and we got, more equipment. And the boys were able to get to practice. I wasn't able to pick up all the kids around town. That changed, but that was God's way of probably saying, hey, press pause. You good? Nah, it's fine. They'll be all right. So the coaches picked them up, got them, to practice to and from. I was working in Alexandria at the time. And then I was also, like I said, I was a PCA president. So I was doing a lot of work within the school, greeting the families and things like that in the morning. And so I called ACPS. I talked to the school board and, just everybody involved with the transportation department, right? And I talked to the principal at the time. And I was really close with the principal. We were, working on building a new school. So we had a very close connection. And so I had told her what had happened. And, she felt really bad or whatever. She was like, just let me know what I can do, how I can do it or whatever, what I can do. And so I said, well, I'm waiting. My van has been, reported stolen. I'm just waiting for it to be recovered. And, I still want to do my work within the school daily like I've been doing. So long story short, they made an arrangement for me to be able to get on that school bus to go to Jefferson, Houston, baby. So every morning we all getting on the bus. Everybody getting on the bus. So I was able to get to, Alexandria. I was on the west side at that time. And anybody know Duke Street, that thing is crazy sometimes. So I was all the way at the other end of Duke Street. Jefferson, Houston is at the top. It's in town. So I caught the bus with the boys every day. Did my work, ran my errands, got back to, my house from the bus with the kids, and I just kept it moving. And that happened. That lasted for about a couple weeks. It didn't take that long for them to find my van. But the point of the story, the moral of this story, is that God will make a way. If you are a change agent in the community, a provision is going to be made. A provision is going to be made. It's just that simple. No matter what, no matter how it looks. Like I said, I was so upset about my van and the things in my van, but it was recovered. And the things in the van were still in there. All the snacks, not all. I think some of them were gone, but the main snacks or whatever was still in there because I had like boxes of snacks. But the ones that was open, the man did take those. And he also left the equipment. Like everything was still intact. So God will restore and things will be okay. A provision will be made. A provision will be made. So yeah, let that be a blessing to you. Even though my van was stolen, it didn't stop. It didn't stop the work. It couldn't stop the work. And those times I thought, let me just be still. I kept moving and God kept blessing. I kept moving and God kept blessing.